Before you celebrate this Christmas and every other Christmas, please watch this video about 3 demons that rule the world during Christmas season. Before we continue, kindly like this video and subscribe to the channel for more kingdom mysteries and spiritual growth tips. Since the Lord starting visiting me and revealing things to me from my childhood, I have been shown 3 demons that operate on Christmas Day. I usually see these 3 demons and they rule over every part of this world where Christmas celebrations go on. This is not really about their word Christmas but the month of December where the celebrations happen. These spirits operate during the winter or Harmattan seasons. According to our calendar, we celebrate the Christmas during the winter and Harmattan season. These 3 demons work seriously during this period and they are Baal, Belzer and Krampus. Our topic today is not really about condemning Christmas. We celebrate day and night and there's no day that we cannot kill some animals to eat or cook some good food. During Christmas, everyone chooses what to do on that day. If you come to my house between 24th to 26th of December to see me having a feast, do not think it is because of Christmas. Every day is special. We all know there are 12 months in a year and someone may decide to celebrate the fact that by God's grace, it's the end of year and they are still alive when others could not make it that far. Some people teach that Christmas is paganism. But I believe that even if it is a day for pagans, it does not stop others from doing other important things on that day. It should not stop a Christian from cooking food to eat on that day, neither should it stop Christians from going to church on that day. If traditionalists worship on Fridays, it does not stop Christians from going to church on Fridays. What I think is that, it all depends on what you do on that day. That is what we have to be careful of. During the Christmas time, all evil spirits and demons are under these 3 powerful demons, Baal, Belzer and Krampus, who are in charge during this period. That particular month is theirs. The spirit of Baal is a blood-sucking demon. Like Jezebel from the Bible, those who worship Baal must drink blood. He causes blood shed during that period and feed on it. He incites all forms of bloodshed and death during this period so he can have blood to feed on. Apart from witchcraft activities which cause accidents, Baal also causes a lot of road accidents during this period. Sometimes witchcraft activities cannot cause car accidents if there are some Christians who are lukewarm, but Baal can easily cause that accident because he is more powerful. For instance, let us say they are targeting 10 barrels of blood from a particular vehicle. If that vehicle is full of sinners but only one righteous person, even if that person is a small child, witches and wizards will try but cannot cause an accident with the car. However, Baal will cause that accident easily and everyone else in the car will lose their lives except the righteous person or child. The righteous person may get hurt but he or she will definitely survive. Baal is number 1 in bloodshed. Elijah encountered and knew how terrible Baal was, but he ran away not because of Baal, because he knew he had power over Baal. He ran away from Jezebel's authority as a queen. So Baal is a powerful demon who was always feared in ancient times. The next demon, Belzer, is a demonic spirit of influence during this Christmas period, especially among the youth. This demon is the reason behind why people are exceptionally merry and lustful during the Christmas season. It is during this period that people pick up all kinds of bad and addictive behaviors from friends during the celebrations, like drunkenness, stealing, fornication, etc. Belzer makes people very lustful. For instance, this demon would make a girl think that she has to look fashionable and enjoy life like others. So it's either that girl will fornicate or put pressure on her parents to get her new things. If that lady fornicates to get whatever she's looking for, the demon then introduces into her life prideful behavior to make her think she's on top of the world. During the Christmas season, there is a lot of competition, greed and pride. This demon is responsible for that. It is not surprising that this behavior is very common even among churches on Christmas Day, where people dress in expensive clothes to look more fashionable than anyone else. It's like a fashion competition at church on Christmas Day. This is the duty of the demon Belzer. The Bible warns us in 1 Timothy 2 verse 9, which states, "Likewise also that women should adorn themselves in respectable apparel, with modesty and self-control, not with braided hair and gold or pearls or costly attire, but with what is proper for women who profess godliness with good works." Belzer influences a lot of believers outside the church and they bring this behavior into the church. Belzer can influence someone for over 30 years and still be ruling over his or her life now. Some of these people are not regular church-goers, but on Christmas Day, they will put on their best fashionable clothes to go to church to show off. Belzer will lead you to go to church on that day to influence innocent church members to also start looking like that person. The immodest and high-fashionable look of the person under Belzer's influence will corrupt the hearts of many others on that day to feel as if they are not making it in life or that their spouses and parents are not doing enough for them because they don't look as good and fashionable. It is common practice to see parents taking their children to salons for expensive adult hairdos and getting them expensive clothes to wear on Christmas Day to church. These people think they are just wearing them to look good and classy, but the demon Belzer will use that opportunity to corrupt the hearts of many others. That is why the Bible warns against wearing expensive clothes or hairstyles. Paul said, "If eating meat will cause his brother to stumble, then I will not eat it." 1 Corinthians chapter 8 verses 12 and 13. Belzer causes a lot of chaos, broken homes, stubborn children, bad influences and other bad behaviors during this period. He uses those he already has influence on to influence the innocent ones. Your friends will tell you that this Christmas we need to enjoy ourselves. Don't worry, even if you don't have any money, we will take you out. That is the period that you will start indulging in alcoholism, sexual immorality and other sinful behaviors which you previously did not do. Some people have some money saved for future use, but Belzer will influence them to spend all their saving during Christmas. He is not concerned about the money wasted but about the lives destroyed through his negative influences. Some women, including married women, can get so drunk and men will take advantage of them. Belzer works really hard during this Christmas period. Even before the Christmas celebrations, he sends many spirits working under him to monitor the words of people in every place. For instance, some people say out of ignorance that I must make it this year. If I don't succeed this year, I do not think I will ever make it in life. As soon as these negative words come out of their mouths, these demons capture these words and work on it so that these people will suffer in life. Some people are suffering now because of these negative utterances they may have even forgotten about. If these people are lucky enough to be prompted by someone who was with them at the time they spoke these bad words, the Holy Spirit can speak to them through that person to caution them to stop speaking negatively about themselves. If they heed their friend's warning or to the conviction they get, then they have to reverse those words and ask God for forgiveness. But some people don't do this because they think it's mere words. However, if the person heeds to the warning and denounces those words, the monitoring demons will have no choice than to release them and set them free immediately. The words that come out of our mouths are really powerful. When you speak negatively about yourself and you feel convicted in your heart, you need to reverse those words immediately. As we are speaking, these spirits are walking around, monitoring the words of people to destroy them. These three powerful demons come out during the Christmas season, but they always send entities under them into the world to work for them. Some work in the air, but some approach people personally. If some rowdy men say they are ready to fight and shed blood during the festivities, the demons will make sure it will happen. A woman who said to her husband that because he didn't get her any gifts during the Christmas season, she's fed up of her marriage, the spirits will make sure that her home will break or they will never live in peace. Some Christians are yet to receive answers to some of their prayers, but without knowing the root cause, they will never get their breakthroughs. So these demons working for Belzer start working for him a couple of months before the Yuletide. They send back to him negative informations about people and he comes during the Yuletide to inflict it on these people. The duty of the demon Krampus is to make sure that people commit the vices or indulge in the bad behaviors they have purpose to do through their words. Krampus hardens the hearts of people to commit sin. So these three demons working together that day. Baal seeks to drink blood, Belzer works against people through their negative words, or he gives people pride to act in a certain way that will influence others negatively, and Krampus ensures that these people have the courage and zeal to commit the vices. These three demons are strong and their victims barely notice that they are being influenced by them. Their victims think they are doing things out of their own free will. It is not an entirely bad thing to celebrate Christmas Day the right way, to remember the love of Jesus and how he was born and died for us, but Belzer's influence cuts across everywhere that day. The same people he will influence to dress immodestly and engage in other immoral acts are the same people he will influence to go to church, so that he can also influence some of the church members negatively. So most people who go to church during the Christmas period or during the 31st night are not mostly people who are there for salvation, but Belzer influences them to go to church in immodest attires and bad attitudes to influence the members negatively, or to make them feel left out for not joining the world to have fun on that day. Hence, most Christians will begin to have the urge to also look like them or have fun the next Yuletide season, like the rest they have seen. That is how Belzer influences people at church to begin to think it's normal to dress a certain way to church and also go out and have fun like the world and still go to church during Christmas or during the 31st night celebration. People move from parties or clubs to churches and then back to the parties or clubs. I wish that everyone listening to this true testimony will listen with a discerning heart and be Spirit-led during this Yuletide and every other one we will be graced to witness. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more edifying content. God bless you.